You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous. This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather. Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done. Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. A large pile of horse droppings. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Let's just go. Stenwick wanted results, not pleasantries.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods. To wit, we must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home. Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Your clothes are already tight, and soon they won't fit at all. How far along you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread. What can I get you?
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Get a doctor. What are you looking at? He's very sick here. Do you like to sounds as though those people will need my help. What are you looking at? Do you like to watch?
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend.
What are you looking at? Do you like to watch our man suffocate himself for food?
freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take
The
something
water has a
from
curious whitish tinge to it. The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet. How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
What are you looking at? Do you like to watch our man suffocates himself for food?
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed.
Almost no fish the last couple of days. Almost no fish the last couple of days.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Mal Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious. Mal Dalton swears she saw ghosts in
If we stay out
Warehouse
much
2.
longer, I'm going to
The
need some
coppers
supper.
even went over
Do
there.
you feel like a meat pie?
Must be serious. Mal Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there.
Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Are you able to help me?
I think I can help you.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
A recent cart crash. you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, sir. Can't help you.
The planks were broken with force. If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie? May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Help me, please.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
May I ask you something?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
What are you on about? Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. What are you on about? Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there? That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
No.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Help me, please.
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, sorry. I know nothing.
Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Sorry, I know nothing.
Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals. The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster. Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can I ask you a question?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Have you been drinking?
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying. After the incident the other day, it seems customers are staying at home.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
Could you help me?
I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You are lucky to find me.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with this.
Can I ask you a question?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry. The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago. The waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search. Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Don't go anywhere.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick. I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
I'm sorry about my English. I try hard, but the rules don't make sense. It's stupid.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you with this.
Help me, please.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with this.
The coughing won't go away. It's too pricey.
What are you looking at? You like to watch our man suffocates himself for food? What are you looking at? You like to watch our man suffocates himself for food?
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir. Can't help you.
Help me, please.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir. Can't help you.
Is this familiar to you?
It's a shame I can't answer your question. The coughing won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
The people here are resilient. Tomorrow it'll all be forgotten.